Hey guys, today we are back at Cracker Barrel. We haven't done many videos in the last few months, but the ones we have done have all come from here, and we're back again today. Do you know how many videos we have filmed at Cracker Barrel, Bobby?
I know we have several because they are always getting something new on their menu, and we have several videos from their holiday merchandise that they get in at the gift shop. So if I had to guess, I would say around 20 videos.
That's a little low. I counted them last night. 31 videos. This one will be our 32nd video. It's going to feature their 2025 spring menu. Yeah, you heard me right. Spring. It is snowing outside. It's in the middle of February, but they have it inside. It features a new barrel bite, new dessert. There's another drink. They always bring out a new drink, it seems like, for all these new menus. This one also is going to have a little bit of Louisiana flair to it. Have a Creole shrimp on 3 different dishes. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you everything that's on the menu and order a few items from it. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Now let's take a look at the new spring menu, starting off with what I'm going to get, this shrimp and grits skillet. Bobby's going to get the Big Easy steak and shrimp, and they have one more meal featuring the grilled shrimp and the zesty Creole sauce. They didn't forget about their breakfast. They have added 4 new items. If you guys come into Cracker Barrel and pick up any of the barrel bites, you have a new one to choose from. Onion petals, new side, seasoned rice, and on the desserts, they have a strawberry icebox pie. The next 3 items are carryovers from the winter menu. And as always, they're going to add some new drinks. We're going to try this new strawberry peach lemonade. The last 2 are family meals. Some of these items will carry over, I imagine, to summer, but most of them are limited time, just on the spring menu. We're going to start off with the new strawberry peach lemonade. It's $3.49. It's our cool and refreshing old-fashioned lemonade paired perfectly with peach and strawberry puree.
It's a pretty spring color, isn't it?
It is. Goes well with a great snowy day like we're having today.
It's like sunshine. I'm going to mix it up so we get all the different flavors. That is very tart. Get a little sweetness. I get a little hint of the strawberry, but more of the peach flavor. It's good if you like tart lemonade.
Can't tell if there's any pulp floating around in there. It's a
Any.
puree.
Yeah, I didn't taste it. And there's a lot of ice in it, so it's cold, just the way I like it.
My first impression, if you look at it, it looks like it's going to taste like peaches. That's the color of it. You weren't kidding when you said that was tart. Wow. I taste more strawberry. The strawberry or peach flavor is not drowning out the lemonade flavor at all. That's a good spring or summer drink. I would get that again.
I'd like to try it in a tea.
Yeah, tea would be good, but it's not overly sweet. It's more tart than it is sweet.
Very tart.
Just remember that. It could differ from different Cracker Barrels. It's all matter how much puree the employees are putting in it. In case you guys are wondering, you can get refills on this drink. Now let's try out the new barrel bite item. Onion petals for $5.49. Sweet southern onion petals, lightly battered and crispy fried, seasoned with garlic salt, and served with country comeback dipping sauce. Garlic salt right on top of them. I can see that. That's a plus for me because I love garlic salt, especially on French fries. I know. You gotta have garlic salt, guys. If you never tried garlic salt on your fries, make sure to do it. Looks like they're prepared pretty well, Bobby. What do you think?
They do. There's a lot in there.
There is.
We've had like the onion blossoms before, and sometimes that's too much for us, isn't it?
It is.
So this is just perfect.
And I looked up, why is it called comeback sauce? And what I could find is it originated in Mississippi in the 30s. Whether or not that's correct, I'm not sure. And it's so good, you keep coming back for more. Let's find out how Cracker Barrel's comeback sauce is.
There's one of the petals.
I looked up online, Bobby, before we got this comeback sauce. There's a lot of recipes for this. Most of them are made with mayonnaise, ketchup, vinegar, chili sauce, horseradish. It's a lot of different ingredients.
These are definitely worth getting. They're crispy, prepared golden brown. Now it has the garlic salt on it, but it's not overpowering. You get some sweetness from the onion, and they're very hot. Of course, they just came out, so they should be. So I'm gonna try some of this sauce. See if I want to keep coming back for more. The name is fitting. I would definitely come back for this sauce and the petals. I like the petals by themselves, but the sauce really adds to it. It does have a little kick to it, maybe a mild heat level to it, but definitely worth trying.
We found out something about these that's not on the menu. We got these as a barrel bite because they're new for the barrel bite menu, but you can get these as a side, and it'd be like half an order. That'd be a way to do it if you don't want to eat all this, but there's not a lot. That's perfect for two people.
If you're here by yourself, you might want to try it.
Yeah, there's not a lot in there.
And they're so good, I could eat that by myself.
Come in here and just order that sometime.
And a salad.
Yeah. All right. Man, I can see the garlic salt on these, Bobby. Let's just crack one open. There's the onion. Definitely crispy. Strong onion flavor to it. A little bit of sweetness from that onion. Garlic salt is coming through. That's the way to do it. I want to try some of this comeback sauce now. Look at that. Those are good by themselves, but when you dip them in that sauce, it just takes them to the next level. Get a little kick from those. You do. You're going to come back for more if you try that. You know, I kind of know what that is. This is basically Ken's remoulade sauce, because you can taste some of that horseradish in there. Small hint, not overpowering horseradish. Some Creole mustard to give me a little extra bite. It's a lot of flavors going on there. I mean, it's a mayonnaise base. Probably most of these comeback sauces, I think, are basically what, Thousand Island dressing? This is nothing like that. So much better.
A lot better.
So this is a must to get. If you don't get the barrel bites, add it on as a side with another entree. I'm not saying that's 100% Ken's remoulade sauce, but I'm thinking that's what it is. Next we have the shrimp and grits skillet, $14.99. It's tender shrimp and andouille sausage, sauteed with onions, celery, and red peppers, all simmered in a zesty Creole sauce, served over fresh and creamy dinner grits and topped with green onions. And it comes with Parmesan bread, and that is Cracker Barrel's sourdough bread, in case you were wondering what kind of bread that was. This is going to be good because andouille sausage is one of my favorite things, and shrimp. This is a Creole sauce, which is basically a red gravy, tomato based, has some cayenne pepper in there and other spices. Let's take a look at one of these shrimps. Looks like it's about a large size. Let's get a little bit more of this sauce on there because I'm going to try it by itself. There we go. I counted. There are 8 of these shrimp in there. They're tender, pretty meaty, a little spice on the back end. You're going to like these too, Bobby, because they're not too spicy for you to eat. Now let's look at these grits. There's some grits and some of that andouille sausage in there. Before I tell you what I thought of that bite, I'm going to try this andouille sausage by itself. Now the grits have a mild texture to them. They're not coarse or anything. They're more creamy than anything. And blending in with all that sauce, they take on the flavor of the sauce. And the sausage makes it a little spicier. Because andouille sausage is a little spicy and smoky, blending in with that sauce, man, that is the way to go. This is very good. Let's take a bite with everything on it. Eating it that way, I can taste more of the shrimp than anything. I think I'm just going to eat it one bite at a time. One piece of shrimp and some grits, a little bit of sausage. It all blends well together, guys. You know what they could have done, Bobby? They could have added another item to this menu. They could have taken this shrimp out of here and just made this meal with andouille sausage.
Yeah,
I think that would have been good.
Do not prefer shrimp.
Yeah, I think they could do that. I mean, that'd be another thing to add. Now let's try the Parmesan sourdough bread. See on that side? I like that it's crispy on one side, soft on the other, and I'm tasting some garlic salt on it and some of that Parmesan cheese. Along with this Creole sauce flavor, you're still getting a lot of these red peppers and green onion flavor blending well with it. This is a must. I will definitely get this again when I come back to Cracker Barrel. Another item that we didn't get on this menu is you can get this shrimp as a skillet without the grits and without the sausage, if you want to get it that way. I think that's going to be a permanent item on the menu. The shrimp and grits is just for the spring menu, so the other will carry over. Now let's look at Bobby's meal, the Big Easy steak and shrimp. This is $22.99. We're going to get it free today because we are using reward points. Could have got mine free. It's like, what, a $14 one? Might as well get the more expensive one free with rewards. It's 225 points to get this. If you've never signed up for reward points here, make sure to do it. It is free. This is a 10-ounce New York strip steak topped with grilled shrimp and a zesty Creole sauce. And it comes with two sides. We got the broccoli and one of the new sides, rice. So let's try it out.
When they first set this in front of me, the shrimp smelled so good. Grilled shrimp is my favorite. I like it better than the breaded shrimp. You get 5 nice sized shrimp on this. Those are very good. They're prepared well, meaty and firm. I get just a little kick probably from the cayenne pepper, but nothing overpowering that I cannot eat. The last time I got a steak from here, it was prepared excellent. I was really pleased with it, so I'm hoping I get the same outcome this time.
Last time it was a 9-ounce steak. This
Yeah.
time it's 10 ounce. Let's take a look.
It looks good. It's like a medium well.
That's what it looks like.
It cut nice.
New York strip is not as tender as a filet or ribeye. So what did you think of that one?
No, it's tender, but it has a good chew to it where you get that beef flavor to it. You can see all the drippings off of it. And if you notice, I don't see a lot of fat on that.
No.
Do you, John?
No, that's a nice steak.
Steak and shrimp go well together. I got the rice because it's a new item.
On the menu, that's seasoned rice, but I don't really see much seasoning in it.
I like the butter flavor to it. Has a little bit of salt. That's the only seasoning that I can taste on it. You can see it's fluffy. Has just a mild, firm texture to it. It's very good.
That means they prepared it well then, Bobby.
And then I just went with the steamed broccoli.
Have you ever had that before?
I think I got it one time before because I do like broccoli. I usually get their carrots, but I thought I'd get something different. It's steamed well, nothing fancy. See, the fork goes right through it. They're not hard. I like these.
Next time they want a side, we'll get the onion petals.
Yeah, but I think with both of us, we'd probably still get the
Oh, they
barrel.
were good. You mind if I try one bite of that steak?
You could have a couple bites.
All right. I remember ordering that New York strip last time. It was excellent. Now, we're not big whether it's medium well, or well, because most of the time Bobby usually gets it well done. I
We've
usually
kind
get
of
it.
gotten away from that.
We did.
Because it does cut better
It
if
does
I
cut
get
better.
it medium well.
There's what this one looks like. But to us, it's steak. It tastes good no matter how it's done, as long as it's not burnt and bloody. I can't handle it when it's all bloody. Tastes just like a New York strip should taste. Has that bold, beefy flavor. It's got that little bit of chew like you were saying. It's not overly chewy, prepared well. I like it. And a little bit of salt and pepper flavor maybe on top in the seasoning or something else. I looked up why it's called a New York strip. And what I came up with is it came out of a lot of great New York steakhouses. That's why they call it a New York strip. Another thing that I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's what I read. Strawberry icebox pie, $5.79. This has 630 calories. It's a delightful no-bake dessert that combines the refreshing tartness of lemonade with a creamy texture, all set in a graham cracker crust and topped with fresh strawberries and whipped cream. The picture doesn't show whipped cream on it. I guess we got a bonus on ours. All right, let's try it. I know you know this answer, but why is it called icebox pie?
Because it's kept in the icebox or the refrigerator.
And this would be a good item to make in the summer because you don't have to heat
Yeah,
your oven
perfect.
up. No bake.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about heating up your oven. First time we ever tried one of these pies was in Memphis. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. It was really good. We didn't know what an icebox pie
Yes, first time we
was.
ever had one.
Now, I looked up what that's probably made out of. I don't know if this one is or not, but it says it's usually made with lemon juice or frozen lemonade, eggs or cream cheese, and sweetened condensed milk. That all sounds good.
It does. It's a very pretty presentation. I'm gonna go right in here with the graham cracker crust. Well, it's called icebox pie, so it's cold. I like the graham cracker crust. It has that little flaky texture to it when you bite into the pie. It's creamy and it's a little tart, but nothing like that lemonade we just had.
I like some tartness.
That is very tart, the lemonade. Tried one of the strawberries off camera, and for this time of the year, they're pretty good.
Got that pie and a fresh strawberry all at the same time. You're right, that's definitely not as tart as the lemonade, but it's tart enough. And it goes well with the sweetness from those fresh strawberries. And those strawberries are good. And at the end, you can taste that texture from that graham cracker crust. That is good. This reminds me of that lemonade pie we had at the old mill in Pigeon Forge, or at the Pottery House in Pigeon
Yes.
Forge. Both of them were very good. Another can't miss item here at Cracker Barrel. Let's take a look at our receipt. We have our reward points on here. Strawberry peach lemonade, $3.49. Onion petals, $5.49. Shrimp and grits, $14.49. Big Easy steak and shrimp was $22.99. We used 225 reward points to save 20 bucks. So we got that steak for $2.99. Strawberry lemonade icebox pie, $5.79. So that is a grand total of $34.19. This is kind of crazy. We just left Cracker Barrel in the snow trying out their 2025 spring menu. Go figure. What did you think about it, Bobby?
I think they did a great job coming up with some new items for their menu. Definitely says spring, doesn't it? Especially that lemonade. But it was very tart. But it had a really nice, pretty spring color to it. So if you like tart lemonade, pick that up. Now I got the shrimp and steak with that Creole sauce on it. It has just a mild spice to it. Definitely check that out. Now for Cracker Barrel not being a steakhouse, they did a great job at this location preparing the steak. Now we tried several different items today and I liked everything that we had. We had great service. Thank you, Rob, for taking such good care of us. We noticed that they have a couple new pancakes on the menu. I don't think I've ever had pancakes here at Cracker Barrel. One of my favorite things to get for breakfast. So guess what? We're coming back to try those.
That'll be our 33rd video from Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I like that tart lemonade. It definitely was tart, but that could change from where you're at and how much puree they put in that. The onion petals, definitely a hit with both of us. I like that you can get that as a side. It's not in the menu, but they told us you could do that. I mean, that comeback sauce had a little bit of kick from that horseradish and Creole mustard. Got to pick that up, guys. Take it from us. That is really good. And ours was prepared well. I mean, that crunchy batter on the outside of those onions, a little bit of sweet onion on the inside, a must. The Creole Shrimp is available on 3 different new items. You got to get that. Don't let the name scare you off because it's not that hot. It just has a lot of good flavor. Now, it's a little spicier in what I got with the grits because it has an andouille sausage, which is a Cajun sausage. I wish they served that andouille sausage also in there as a dish on its own because I think it's just that good. Icebox pie, loved it. It wasn't overly tart like the lemonade, but just had a good flavor to it. A lot of creaminess to that. And they got that good texture from the graham cracker crust. Bobby said we might come back and get the pancakes. We almost got one of the pancake meals today and one of the Creole dinners. We just thought that wouldn't go good with the lemonade and the pie and the onion petals. So we will try to make it back out here and try a couple of those. Great job, Cracker Barrel, on your 2025 spring menu. And don't forget to use your reward points. Saved us $20 on the steak. They're free. Make sure to sign up and earn some. I think we had 275. I think it was 225 points to use to get that $20 off the steak. Well worth it. Now we'll just start building more and use it again.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B have left the building.